got me cornered. I'm low on ammo. If you can hear me, I'm on sub-level 9. News station...
Hello everyone, my name is James. Welcome to Rising Potential. I'm also known as JKP on YouTube. Today's video is a Halo-related topic, and we're playing an ODST. Today's topic is survival horror in Halo E3 2013 predictions. So, could there be survival horror aspect in Halo? Well, in this video I have two prime examples that I think have the best chance of being close to survival horror. The first one is obviously we're in ODST. This is the mission Data Hive where you're the rookie and you have to go save Dare, who's in sub-level 9. Right now we're in sub-level 7. ODST is one of my favorite Halo games of all time just because it did something that the other Halo games never did, which was be this stealthy, very atmospheric type of game. And my other example that's also in this video is there was a level in Halo 2 called High Charity where you were in High Charity and you had to go through the flood-infested level of High Charity. So right now we're going to transition to Halo 2, and here we are in High Charity, and now we have to go fight Flood, and as you can see, it's very atmospheric. There's fog everywhere, and if you're playing the actual game, it's very creepy because the Flood always showed some type of creepy element. They were always trying to kill you. I remember playing Halo 1 for the first time. The Flood freaked me the heck out. And playing Halo 2 when I was a kid also freaked me the heck out, knowing that I was fighting all these Flood and I could barely see where I was going. There was fog everywhere. I looked on the walls. There was Flood infestation everywhere. And all you would hear was that screaming in the background. It was very creepy. And Halo 2 and ODST, in my opinion, are the two games that really show the amount of horror or the amount of close to horror that you can get from these games. So, could we see a horror game like this in the future? 343 is really focusing on, I think, action-packed Halo games. Like Halo 4 is very action-packed. The new Spartan Assault game coming out is like a Halo Wars 2, but it's for the Windows 8 and the Windows 8 phone. And it's not horror. It's very action-packed. It's very Michael Bay-like, which isn't bad. However, that does not mean that only 343 can make Halo games, because Ensemble Studios was not Bungie and they made a Halo game. So I think a great thing that I would love to see at E3 this year is another developer making another Halo game. I know 343 is making Spartan Assault, which is for the mobile games, but I would love to see a different company, maybe the people who made Dead Space, make a Halo game, because Dead Space is pretty creepy if you played the first one, and I know that's probably not going to happen because Dead Space creators, I forget what they're called, but they're making a Star Wars game, so they're probably not going to make a Halo game. But another company outside of, you know, Dead Space developers or BioWare, other type of people can make Halo games that have that horror aspect. And I think it'd be very good. And it doesn't have to be like Halo 2. It doesn't have to be like ODST. It could be like take elements from other franchises that made them successful, like Resident Evil, like Silent Hill. Maybe have creepy music. You don't have to have action all the time, and as you can see, I get destroyed by the Flood because there's just so much of it. Transitioning to ODST, it does have that very type of creepy atmosphere. It's not as creepy as Halo 2, I'd say, but it's very beautiful. I love ODST. It's so vibrant. It's so filled with life, even though there's a lot of dead stuff around it. But yeah, ODST, very atmospheric. What could we have in a game that could enhance it? Well, going to another transition, we have this crime scene. This icy cold creepy crime scene where the Marine's gonna go in. What could we have that could enhance our horror stealth approach? Again, we could have stealth approach like the night vision in ODST. Assassinations, a great way to be silent from Reach and Halo 4. We could have sprint as a default, maybe sliding, maybe when you run you don't make as much noise. Maybe you have camouflage like in Deus Ex Human Revolution. Grenade types. Incineration grenades is a great way to distract enemies, plus it's a great grenade type. Flamethrower, as I'm about to pick up right here. The spike grenade was super fun. Get rid of the pulse grenade. It doesn't do anything except be useless. So we go into the crime scene and maybe have like a detective story like ODST, trying to figure out what the heck's going on. We go into the room, and then we find out, oh, this guy murdered this other guy, and it's a big mess. So let me know what you think about survival horror in Halo. I would love to see it. I think Halo 2 and ODST are really good examples of, yes, it can be done, and it can be created. Granted, survival horror doesn't have to be scary. It could be very atmospheric like Silent Hill, but we will see at this year's E3. Hopefully another game besides Spartan Assault and Halo 5. Thank you for watching. Let me know your comments. See you later.
Kinsler gave me real specific instructions. Make sure the doc's dead, and make double sure no one knows about it.
Caution, traveler, caution.
Sorry, friend. You know way too much.